Well, Gary, a disappointing and somewhat frustrating afternoon, I imagine.
Very much so, John. You come into your last home game before the Christmas period, and you look at the league table where you are, and you feel it's a great opportunity to push on. I'd like to think that you can push on. I did warn the players on Thursday, and I warned them again today that they've improved a lot. All credit to them, they've improved. They're an honest side. They ain't the best team in the world, but they're honest and they've got them organised and they're doing well. So you've got to give them the credit. They've come here today to do a job. But no complaints at half time on the first half. We didn't get going, and that was very frustrating to give a cheap goal away. And I think that we had to sort out half time and a few words were said, and I thought the first 20 odd minutes of the second half there were several chances which we created. The goalkeeper made a very good save from the Dean Morgan free kick, done brilliant to get across to it. Kevin Betsy's had an effort which looks like it's going in, and the lads cleared it off the line there, and there's other opportunities which have gone across the box and not quite, gone quite our way, and you're waiting for one of them to go in one way, John, or then say to yourself it's going to be one of them days. But again, at the moment, John, it ain't going in both boxes. Whatever way we look at it, you need goals, and it can relieve you of pressure at one end with something to hold on to or get involved in the right direction, and then you look at the other end, John, we're not defending well. You can't turn around and try and make excuses or try and defend the fact that at the moment we're not good enough defensively as well. We're conceding too many goals in respect of set plays going into our penalty area. You look at the 2 goals today, and all credit to them, I'll take nothing away from them. And the goals away at Forest Green, goals up at Macclesfield. When you start giving goals away or things ain't going for you, you find it tough to turn around and to have to go and get 3 goals in games is a lot of goals. At the end of the day, as I say, we're conceding too many at one end at the moment, and we're not taking them opportunities the other. So frustrating, very frustrating, John. You have to look at it and you have to try and assess it, and I think that where we are, we get out on the training area on Monday morning and try and get it right for a tough Christmas period, whatever way you look at it. But as I say, all credit to them. They've come here today, and all credit to Garry Bradman, who's a good manager, and Paul Carden. They've got them organised. They're wearing a shirt for their club, and they're working hard for him. But it's about us, John. And I think to ourselves that where we are at the moment, we've done brilliant to get to, and we've got to make sure that we try and hang in there for the second half of the season in every way. If someone would have turned around and said to us, going into the Boxing Day game away at Easter, you're going to be in the top 5, it's a tremendous achievement. We've had some ups and downs along the road, which everyone else has, and that's what everyone will do. And I think that we've done brilliant to get where we have, but we've got to really try and show a little bit of character, and I think we've got to dig deep, and you can see that there is a little bit of frustration with the players as well as the management as well as the supporters, that we want success so bad and to hang where we want to get to and try and get in the way we can, but you have your ups and downs, but we have to keep moving.
And it just seemed today, Gary, didn't it, that you knocked on the door so many times in the second half, but there was just that missing vital touch at times, and it just wasn't to be today. Well,
you have them days, John, you have them days, but as I say, we've gone into a situation where we've hung in there, John, really, the top 5 all season. I think it's only probably been for a few days, at the beginning of each week that we've come out the top 5, but we've lost our way recently. We've lost our way, there's no doubt about that, and you have your injuries, we've had our injuries all the same as everybody else, but I don't turn around and look at excuses for that situation like other clubs do. Our neighbours down the road, you're hearing all the time on there, Andy Scott, saying he's got this player out, that player. You've got to get on with it. You've got to get on with it at football, and at the end of the day, we've done very well to get where we've got at the moment. We've got to try and dig in deep, we've got to turn around and try and get a couple of new signings in January. And try and go again, but I have to look at the big picture, and the big picture is at the moment we've done very well. We've had a setback today, and a big setback following on from recent games lately against Forest Green and Macclesfield. But we have to keep standing up and being counted.
And talking of injuries, is there any update at all on Mike Sester, who seemed to be down for quite some time?
No, I don't know. In a sense, there, he's done brilliant to get back, because really at 1-0 there they should have made it 2-0 and killed the game off there. he's done brilliantly, and he's done ever so well, Michael Sester, over the last 6 to 8 weeks. You know, so I don't know what that score is at the moment. Hopefully, yeah, it isn't too bad. You know, first reaction, like, you know, he's probably, you know, a little bit nervous, thinking the worst. When hopefully, you know, when he has some X-rays and that, it won't be as bad as he first thinks.
And coming into this Christmas period, Garry, how important is this from a manager's perspective?
Well, it's important, like, you know, it's a very important time for any club in the league, whether you're up the top or at the bottom. It's always a telling period over Christmas. You know, whoever you play against, they're, you know, always going to get surprise results, and people turn around and get a little bit startled by them. I think a lot of them are like local derbies and good crowds, you know, and I look at the Christmas period, which, you know, which was today against Southport, as a massive one to be on the front foot with. But, you know, when I look at how the games are going, and I look at, and I've studied them, you know, you look at them as a manager, don't turn around and pretend you don't see the league table or whose fixtures are coming up. But when I look at the top 10 teams in the league at the present time, going into the Boxing Day and New Year Day period, where you've got, straight away off the top there, you've got Bristol Rovers playing Torquay twice, Gateshead playing Halifax twice, Grimsby playing Macclesfield twice, us playing Eastleigh twice, and Barnet playing Aldershot twice. So 9 of the top 10 teams meet, and we needed to get against Southport today a good result to put us just in that area. We haven't. We've gotten beat fair and square because we were poor in one way. But the good thing about this game is that you can bounce back. You can bounce back, and we've got to show a lot more about us than our performance over 90 minutes against Eastleigh.
Lovely, thank you very much, Garry. And take this opportunity of wishing you a happy Christmas, and also all your staff and players.
Yeah, that's the same for all the supporters. Cheers, John.
Thank you.
Bye, mate.